It has one of the best bolts. That makes me wonder about the ejector. This is one of the best bolt actions from World War II I can feel. I mean, the Mauser is the most sturdy bolt action, but this is by far the most comfortable and the fastest to load. Interesting. Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I got an old nice bolt action rifle that I'm bringing to you. And as you can tell from the title of this video, it is a Lee Enfield from World War II, made in the 40s. I can't remember exactly when, but I did know it was like something 1940 something. So you know it went to World War II. Back in the 40s, a lot of those rifles were going straight to the front. And you can definitely tell it's seen some use. But this gun's seen a lot of action, I'm guessing, because it's, or just somebody in his backyard shooting the living snot out of this thing. And it wasn't me, actually. But the rear sight is missing a piece right here that would hold, I don't have enough room, would hold this up. There's like a little clip that goes into these notches. That's missing. And I think the extractor's worn out because it extracts brass either straight up, which it's easy to get those out. You just keep cycling and it'll just fly out. Or it'll just eject it barely over the side, or it won't eject it at all. So, but other than that, this thing is a straight shooter. It's comfortable. It's smooth. I think it could go head to head with any modern day rifle, anything. Any modern day bolt action. Remington 700, which is an excellent gun. It's a very smooth shooting gun, but I think this could compete with it. It's just as smooth to me. It is comfortable, and I really like the 303 round, even though it's $32 for 20. It's still a pretty good round. I really like the round. I like how it feels. It's a comfortable shoot. It's got a lot of power behind it, I think. So, and you can still find it. It's just expensive. So, honestly, I like this rifle a little bit better. But if I wanted something that I was going to go hunt with, or I wanted to tacticalize it, this would not be the gun. I like it in this wood configuration. I like keeping things historically accurate, so I would get the Remington over this in that case. But if we're talking just bench resting them and shooting them, which one's better, I think it would be personal preference at that point. Because for me, I would probably pick this just because I really like how smooth it is. So that's me though. So, you know, I've talked a little too long, I think. So let's make the old girl sing. All right. All right. Do you want to load it?
It doesn't matter.
All right. This is the safety right here.
Okay.
If you want to load it, just put it in like that. Make sure the front of the bullet's underneath that lip right there, and the back is right here. Would you like to load it?
Sure.
All right. You don't have to hold it like that. Just under your armpit, put a round in. There you go. Push it down. There you go. Perfect. Another round. I'm going to give you 5, so. Another one. And one more.
Oops. Okay.
All right. Push it down. Now slap it in. There you go. There you go. You're live. You're ready to go.
Okay.
Now remember, lean forward into the gun.
Should I move up any further?
Yeah, you're fine. Lean into the gun.
Just remember your brother's into the barrel.
See?
So now I gotta pull it back.
Pull back. Now put another one in. Slap it in. There you go.
Slap it.
Slap it in. Come on, you can't be nice with it. All right, now be mean with it. Be mean with it. There you go. See, look how much better it worked when you were mean to it.
Whoa, that's a little low.
All right, slap it in there. There you go.
Okay, that's a workout.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very
That's a
heavy
workout.
gun.
Was that fun?
Yes, very fun.
Was it painful?
Just a little bit.
Just a little
No,
bit.
it wasn't.
All right, you can't baby this thing. All right, Will, your turn.
What am I supposed to yell when I shoot this gun?
Something British. So I guess you can yell its name, bloody hell, as loud as you want, if you want. But that is totally up to you.
Oh, is it tea time already?
Why do I have a feeling you're gonna offend a lot of people right now? All right. Okay.
Ready?
All right.
What am I supposed to shoot at?
Anything you want.
Holy cow. The girls liked handling this gun. Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
The British are coming.
You're shooting a British gun. Are you yelling that you're coming?
That last one hurt my shoulder.
What'd you think of it?
No, that's fun.
I have to say it's one of my favorite bolt actions from World War II. I mean, it's the smoothest.
I'll agree with you. There we go.
All right. All right, what's cool about this rifle, even though the gun was not intended for this, but it has a detachable mag. Now, it was supposed to be detachable so you can clean it, but back in World War II, they did not believe in, you know, a whole bunch of magazines. They believed in stripper clips, lest they had to carry. Okay, to put the magazine back in, kind of rock it in like an AK. Put it in like this. And as you can see, this is a smooth action that you could just throw a lot of rounds through. I mean, the Mauser, you cannot, it's just, of any World War II firearm, this is the most smooth. This is my favorite of World War II. There's a lot of ways you can load this gun, but I think the most rewarding way is just to kind of put one at a time. It's just kind of nice. When it's cold out, it's not as nice, but nice summer day. Got a whole bunch of people around you shooting the big caliber, breaking out the big bucks. It's kind of nice to just slowly put them in. Usually I stop at 5, but it's cold enough I don't mind shooting 10 at once. There's something rewarding about this. It's kind of like putting rounds in a revolver. There it goes. When you fully load a magazine, the first round is sometimes hard. I actually recommend about 9 rounds, but you can put 10. So you don't have to push the shells out. The bolt going forward usually will push it out for you. But this is one of the most smooth rifles from the time period. It's not a harsh kick. It's actually pretty comfortable. Expensive. But I think if I was going to go hunting, this is the rifle I'd take. But it is just such a fun gun to shoot. Huh, interesting. Is it going in the right? Yeah, you're doing it right. There we go. Kind of a Ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Where's the safety on this thing?
It's this little lever is the safety. That's safe.
Okay.
Push it forward, it would be fire.
All right, cool. Ready to go? You good?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's cool. Dude, that thing is smooth.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing it's that smooth and that old, right?
Yeah, feels great. Let's put some more. All right, here we go. That was $1.50.
Now, in World War II, this is not how they did it. This magazine would detach for cleaning purposes. It was never intended to be preloaded. But it functions just fine. Actually, there was some accounts, I don't know how true this is, but I read it online. You know, take everything you hear online with a grain of salt. But soldiers would find these little magazines on fallen soldiers' guns. They'd take the mag out and they would load up a magazine, and it'd be their oh shit moment when they had to reload really quickly. All they would have to do is angle it in and you're ready to go. So if you could tell, it is an extremely fast action. Watch. Once you get used to this thing. Now, I don't know if my injector is just wearing out or what. Now, something cool that this thing did was, since it was such a smooth action, you could actually pull the trigger with your middle finger, still cock the lever down. And at some battles, when they didn't have a machine gun and they wanted to lay down a lot of fire, what they would do is they would curl their index finger and their thumb around the bolt, and then I'm not very good at that, but as you can see, you can just go boom, boom. Now, it's not good to dry fire these things, but it's good for demonstration. But you can see where these things could cover a pretty good playing field. Once you get used to this thing is just butter. I mean, I've not felt a modern bolt action as smooth as this, honestly. This just fits me. So, this is by far, in my opinion, the best bolt action comfortability wise of World War II. The most reliable would probably be the Mauser, but I would say this is probably the most comfortable bolt action. So, in accuracy, they're all about neck and neck. So, now chamber it. All right, round in the chamber, all ready to go.
That's a live round. Okay, we'll get that later.
You're having some issues.
Yeah.
Not sure what you're gonna think of that angle.
I don't know. We'll find out.
But this is an actual World War II rifle. And it's just buttery. buttery smooth. It's smooth. I mean, come on, think about it. World War II, you know, a lot of soldiers were carrying this. Mausers. I mean, Mausers aren't that rough of a gun, but they're definitely not this smooth. Springfields were pretty smooth. But then again, you think about it. The British had this, and the Russians had the Mosin Nagant. That thing you cycle with pretty much a rubber mallet, or just a mallet. It doesn't matter. It's a Mosin. You know, I got a brand new one that you have to really have to work that thing. It's not exactly comfortable, but this, I mean, it is so comfortable. So for a 70-plus-year-old gun, this isn't so bad. You can definitely see that it's been used. There's nicks all over it. But from the year, I think it was made in 1940, it definitely did go to World War II. So you have to kind of wonder what it's seen, where it's been, wonder if it's actually taken a life. It's kind of the haunting thing about these rifles is you really don't know what it's done. But if you guys get a chance to get one of these, they're so worth it. I mean, just for a collector, you know, they're comfortable to shoot. They're dead accurate if you get them in good condition. They look just fantastic. I mean, this one's definitely seen a lot of use. You can see from all the nicks on it. But still, when you shoot one of these, you get a real good appreciation for the history. You know, just imagine this thing going through Europe. You know, what it must have saw. It's interesting when you actually think about it. And that's why I like war relics like this.
Got the smile that is etched on my mind. You got the gift to make me perfectly satisfied. Baby, I'm hasty, but I need to tell you. Maybe I'm hasty, but I need to tell you. Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you. I can feel all the feelings strong. 'Cause you are the one I belong to. I'm feeling right to be by your side. I'm feeling ready to have you forever.
Like this. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. That's really big.
All right.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Oh, you gotta cycle it. It's not a semi. Pull it back.
Oh!
Push forward.
Oh.
There you go. Lean into it. All right. Okay. Cycle it. That's cycling.
Hey, you're better than you,
Okay.
Heather.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I want to get this thing.
And the rifle stuff, we'll start to split right here.
303, bouncing you around.
So like when you go to reload this, you size it, and that runs it up into the die and it squishes it back down to its size. So this is so much brass, so it's going to make
What? No. You.
it get long every time you size them. So then you have to put them on.
See, these are supposed to go into the gun. Okay. Now cycle it in. There you go. There you go. Now aim it.
This is good arm work.
Aim it.
I'm aiming.
Okay.
Shoot Santa Claus.
All right. Now cycle it out.
Yeah.
All right.